Good morning, dear viewers. It is a very cold day, but still sunny, and a happy day in which we are setting ourselves to say goodbye to this amazing town after a memorable visit of 24 hours. Ain Sefra is far away in the southwest part of the country. One can't visit the town whenever a desire is felt. So being here is a happy event that we are enjoying with you to the maximum extent. My destination for today is Tlemcen, passing by Nama, Mashriya and Sibdu. While leaving, let's mention that beside the generous people of the city, the distinctive architecture, the large avenues and roundabouts, there are the trees that enrich the souvenirs of what we see on the left and right side of the road. The trees are spread everywhere in number and in quality against the odds of harsh climate inside and around the town. Behind the survival of trees hides an immense amount of sacrifice of planting and growing during years, and as an example we can cite the legendary Green Dam that starts here early in the 70s. The Green Dam we are passing through, seen on the left, is a massive, long-term national project of reforestation initiated in the 1970s and recently launched and expanded. Its primary purpose is to combat desertification, land degradation, improve soil and create a green belt to stop and prevent further northward advance of the Sahara Desert toward the country's fertile northern regions, inspiring similar African initiatives. The Green Dam is a vast reforestation and land development program intended to create a green barrier or belt. It's not a physical water dam. It runs across the pre-Saharan high plains of Algeria, stretching for approximately 1,500 kilometers from the western to the eastern borders of the country. The barrier's width average about 20 kilometers, aiming to cover around 4.7 million hectares. The original plantings primarily used Aleppo pine and alpha grass. The Green Dam project creates a physical barrier of trees and vegetation to halt the encroachment of sand and protect northern agriculture lands. It restores ecological balance, stabilizes dunes, and combats soil erosion. The modernized project integrates social and economic dimensions, including developing agriculture and pastoral land, planting economic and hardy species like olive, carob, and pistachio trees to create revenue sources for local communities, mobilizing water resources through techniques like building small retaining structures and setting up new water points and improving infrastructure like rural tracks. Ain Sefra is served by a railroad you see going parallel to the left and has a railway station. The town is an important stop on a historic and functional north-south line of the Algerian railway network, operated by the SNTF. Ain Sefra is located on the Wadi Tlila to Bashar railway line, historically known as the line from Oran to Kinatsa. I see that I am running low on gas. Let's ask the driver of this mini truck of the next gas station. It's a kind of Algerian GPS that you ask someone. He said there is a station around about 7 kilometers on the way. The station is served by long-distance trains, including a major passenger service connecting the coastal city of Oran in the north to Bishar Diber in the southwest, which is an important regional hub. The railway reached Ain Sefra relatively early in 1887 and was later extended to Bishar, playing a historical role in connecting the northern coastal regions with the Saharan Atlas Mountains. You can travel to and from Ain Sefra by train on the line that links Oran and Bishar. Nowadays, the train line serving Ain Sefra is the main route connecting Oran in the north and Bishar in the southwest. This is typically an overnight service. As an example, there is a departure from Ain Sefra at 11 p.m. with an arrival in Oran at 5 a.m. and a departure from Oran at 7:40 p.m. with an arrival in Bishar at 5 o'clock a.m. Ain Sefra would be a stop between these times, historically around 2:39 a.m. There is late night service and daytime service too, with corresponding schedules. Train schedules, especially for long distance services, are subject to change. For the most accurate and current times and to book tickets, one should consult the official SNTF website or contact an SNTF station directly. Algeria possesses an extensive road highway networks spanning approximately 145,000 kilometers of total roads, including thousands of kilometers of modern expressway. Key projects include the completed East-West Highway and the ongoing Trans-Saharan Highway. Thus, the country has made significant investments to link its major cities and borders. The example is the East-West Highways A1, A2, and A3. It is the flagship infrastructure project, a 1,216 kilometer, 6-lane motorway that runs across the entire northern part of the country, from the western border to the eastern border. It connects major coastal cities like Annaba, Constantine, Algiers, and Tlemcen with numerous access ramps and connecting roads to other cities. Another example is the Trans-Saharan Highway, north-south. This vital intercontinental route traverses Algeria from north to south, linking the capital Algiers to the Niger border and continuing onward to Nigeria, facilitating trade across 6 African countries. The Algerian section is largely paved and in a good condition. We can add the highway of the Haut Plateau. This planned 1,020 kilometer highway will run parallel to the East-West Highway through the High Plains region, connecting cities further inland like Saïda, Tiaret, and Betna, or the penetrating roads, several access roads, A20 linking the port Bijaya to the East-West Highway are being built to connect ports and other important internal cities to the main highway network. The total road network is vast, comprising paved and unpaved roads. The country has a continuous modernization plan to further improve national connectivity and infrastructure quality with a focus on linking the northern and southern regions. The network is managed by the Algerian Highways Agency. Algeria has a growing gas station network dominated by the state-owned Naftal, with significant expansion in LPG stations and emerging electric vehicle EV charging infrastructure, aiming for promoting EV stations in the near future, showing a push for diversified energy access nationwide. Naftal is the primary state entity driving fuel distribution and infrastructure development, ensuring stations are equipped, including for LPG, a major focus with stations increasing year in, year out, mandated by different operators. LPG websites list LPG stations with details on location and services and can give precious help to drivers. Algeria is rapidly modernizing its fuel network, heavily investing in both traditional and alternative fuels, driven by state initiatives to support energy transition and connect more households. Whenever you find yourself surrounded by numerous and several gas stations near your current location in the country. Primary fuel provider is Naftal, which is the national company, but a lot in the private sector too.